Hello everybody and welcome to my video about the two stations of Coatbridge in North Lanarkshire. I'll start at the beginning with Coatbridge Central. Originally named Coatbridge, it opened in 1842 by the Garnkirk and Glasgow Railway, one of the earliest railways in Scotland. Intended to compete with the Monkland Canal for the lucrative coal and iron ore traffic, the early railways quickly saw the potential of passenger traffic to increase revenue. It was absorbed by the Caledonian Railway in 1849 and became an important station on its main line from Carlisle to Perth and Aberdeen. Remodelled in 1900, renamed Coatbridge Central in 1953. The station buildings were demolished in the 1970s when the station seemed doomed to closure. Electrification in 1981 brought a new lease of life, mainly for freight, but a passenger service was extended from Motherwell. In 1996, the new North Lanarkshire Council sponsored an hourly DMU service to Cumbernauld, and this service was electrified in 2014. There's the subway, not the best subway in Scotland. I'm surprised it hasn't been condemned by the accessibility, safety, health people. And originally the subway did continue under platform 2, which is over there, to emerge opposite the ticket office, which is over there. Not a ticket office now, it's an office. It's quite a significant building. Clearly the station was very busy at some point. You can still trace the route of the subway under the derelict ground into the back of the ticket office under the fire escape there. The former ticket office on West Canal Street has not been used as such since the 1970s. It has been used as a pub, a restaurant, and is currently an office. And here's a picture of it in British Rail days, which features in a mural of old photographs in the town centre. I've come here to Coatbridge Central to see the Caledonian Sleeper, which unusually is diverted through here because of the engineering work at Carstairs, having divided at Edinburgh and left those poor people going to Edinburgh behind. And of course it's raining, as often happens in the west of Scotland. It's unusual for a train from London to be going through Coatbridge Central in the southbound direction, because in the 1980s, in the days of British Rail, there was a train to London heading from platform 2 in the southbound direction. There were two, in fact. There was the Highland Scot, which went from Inverness to London Euston, and there was also an overnight train from between Euston and Perth, which harked back to the old days of the Caledonian Railway, because we are on the Caledonian Railway main line. And for a time they were the only two trains that stopped at Coatbridge Central, and it came very close to being closed. Well, the Caledonian Sleeper is now bearing down on me, running about 5 minutes late, and it's approaching a red signal. I think it's an electric locomotive, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. It's going very slowly. I hope nothing comes the other way. Those lucky people going to Glasgow, they'll be so glad they didn't get off at Edinburgh. Bang on time, I think. The Monkland Canal. And the wooden decking across the bridge is no longer considered fit for purpose, so those parts of the platforms have been fenced off. And the bridge in the background with the black and yellow warning chevrons on it is the line that connects the North British line, the Coatbridge Sunnyside line, with this line just south of Coatbridge Central. And I have been on it once when there were engineering diversions. And under the railway bridge is a beautiful iron pedestrian footbridge. The Monkland Canal. For some reason the brick building on the other platform was spared when they demolished all the other station buildings. There's a bit of a mystery on social media as to what it contains. Possibly signalling equipment, that would be my guess. Anybody with local knowledge as to what that building houses, please spill the beans in the comments section below. Each platform has one of these little grey feeding boxes. I'm not sure what they are, whether it's a rat trap or a genuine feeding box. Now let's take a look at Coatbridge Sunnyside station, opened in 1871 by the North British Railway and linked to numerous lines in the area, some competing with the Caledonian, of course. Today served by Glasgow-Edinburgh trains via Bathgate. The route was electrified in 1960. Sunnyside is a locality of Coatbridge built on a south-facing slope catching the sun, and this flat is available to rent in the booking.com website if you'd like to stay there. Coatbridge Sunnyside. Sunnyside up, as they say. Train to Ballach. Two trains. Coatbridge Sunnyside, which is a Grade B listed building and has a little coffee shop on the platform, the same company that runs the ones on Croy, Airdrie and Drumgelach. The seats are quite old, and at one time they had a backrest which included a cast iron nameplate which said Coatbridge Sunnyside, but those have been removed. And the original ticket office was above the tracks next to the road bridge, with access from the road down to the two platforms. And those are the two supporting pillars for the former ticket office. There's now a ticket office on the platform for Glasgow bound trains. Train to Ballach. Off we go, all stations to Ballach. for Edinburgh. And the beautiful station. And there's another view of the station showing the two support pillars for the former booking hall. And there you can make out the construction date of 1888 on the end gable. And thank you to my sponsors on Ko-fi for helping me make these films, and if you'd like to join them, please see the link following.